So I was able to watch Blue Beetle, and all I have to say is wow. Just because I had low expectations, this was a DC film that I was not thinking about so much. It was definitely under the radar for me. Of course, I was aware of it. I've seen the trailers, and for me, that's what really kind of made my sort of judgment for this movie. I was not thinking about it. I did not care about it. But of course, you know what? I was gonna watch it and just kind of give you my thoughts on it. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. This was very, very surprising for me. I was not expecting for me to really enjoy this movie as much as I did because I was just kind of got from what I've seen in the trailers. It was sort of generic and it seemed a bit cheesy. And I kind of seen other people's in the comments saying that it was very similar to Spider-Man Homecoming or Spider-Man Homecoming vibes. And yeah, I would say I would definitely compare this movie to Spider-Man Homecoming. And if not, it's like amalgamation of that film and Iron Man. And I did not expect for me to even like it, but here I am, right? I'm gonna first start off by saying that Zolo Maridueño, who plays Miguel, I was gonna say Miguel, Jaime Reyes as the Blue Beetle character. I think he was great. I really enjoyed his presence in this movie. Of course, the reason why I said Miguel was because that's his character in Cobra Kai. But of course, there's also George Lopez. He was really one of the standout characters in this film. He was hilarious. He was very, very funny. He's like this sort of conspiracy theorist. So yeah, you know what? The story is like a family-centered story about a kid who he gets his hands on this alien technology. He and then of course, things go bad. He becomes this superhero, unexpectedly. This is not what he wants. He just wants to live a normal life. He wants to focus on helping out his family. And that itself, yes, it's a little generic, right? This is not something new. This is something we've seen in other movies before, but I thought it was handled very well, because it really just came down on how the story was told and how it unfolded throughout the film. I enjoyed it. This is a really nice addition to just DC movies overall because, I tend to always hear a lot of people, complain and sort of say about, just DC overall and that they don't know where to start. They don't know what to watch. But overall, I say that this film is... The reason why I say it's a nice addition is because you don't have to watch any of the previous stuff that has come out before. This doesn't really reference any of the Zack Snyder's universe. Yeah, there's a little references to like Batman and Superman, but overall it's like it's not. They don't rely on it. It's its own story. The stakes are kind of low, and yeah, you know what? It's a really enjoyable, fun time, and of course, it's soaked in Latino culture. That's what made the movie also a bit unique. I definitely, I can relate because I myself am, of course, I'm Hispanic, and yeah, I definitely caught a lot of those references. But you know what, that's also something that I enjoyed, and I was really highly impressed. I would give this movie an 8 out of 10 because that's how much I really enjoyed it. I was just really surprised because, throughout this year, I felt like there hasn't really been a whole lot of great DC movies, and, not to throw any shade, but, I just have to bring them up, Shazam, Fury of the Gods. I mean, yeah, that's not all that great. And The Flash I thought was pretty good. I did enjoy that movie, but I would say that I enjoyed the Blue Beetle just a little bit more. And now there's Aquaman 2 coming out later this year. So yeah, I mean, I have a feeling, I don't know. I don't want to get too into the negatives about that film. But overall, yeah, this is a great movie. So yeah, as I said, 8 out of 10. Those are just my thoughts on Blue Beetle.